Hello viewers, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech repeats or quotes the exact words spoken. This reports the actual words of a speaker. We place words spoken between the quotation marks and there is no change in these words. For example, she said, I am tired. I am tired is placed between the quotation marks. The words which we have spoken is placed between the quotation marks. Indirect speech or reported speech is usually used to talk about the past, so we normally change the tense of the words spoken. This reports the words of a speaker without quoting the actual words, but meaning will be the same. We use the reporting verbs like say, tell, said, ask, told, and we may use conjunctions like that, if or whether, to. It will vary depending upon the kind of sentence we use. And we are supposed to remove the quotation marks. For example, she said that she was tired. In direct speech, she said, I am tired. It is in present tense. I am tired is in present tense. Now we have to change it to past tense. Now we have to change the tense. We have to change the pronouns, add the conjunction that, and remove the quotation marks. So like this, we have to make changes when we convert from direct speech to indirect speech. Next, let us see other changes. Changes in word order, changes in personal pronouns, changes in tenses. If the sentence is universal truths or habitual fact, otherwise the reporting verb is in present tense, then there won't be any change in tense. Changes in time and place, that is adverbial changes, changes in reporting verb and conjunction in different kinds of sentences. Modal verbs, whenever we use modal verbs like might, could, would, should, ought to, they will be same in reported speech. Would rather, had better, if clauses and time clauses do not change in reported speech. There are 5 kinds of sentences, but we are going to focus only on 4. They are assertive sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences, and exclamatory. Yet another sentence is optative sentence, which expresses prayer, wishes, but we are going to focus only on assertive, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. Example, he is a good teacher. Now, this statement gives us some information. So, we can call those sentences as assertive sentence. Sentences that make a statement are called assertive sentences. These sentences may be positive or negative. Here is another sentence, that is, he plays with passion. So this is also an assertive sentence. In order to convert from direct speech to indirect speech, we have to use that conjunction in case of assertive sentence. And we are supposed to use says, tells, said, told as reporting verbs. If said to is in direct speech, and when we convert it to indirect speech, we have to use told. Said to should be replaced by told in case of assertive sentences. Next, let us see few examples. She says, I am writing a letter to my brother. Firstly, identify the kind of sentence. Now, the sentence is assertive. Says is a reporting verb. It is in present tense. In case if the reporting verb is in present tense, we need not change the tense. So, in what tense the sentence is means it is in present continuous. I am writing a letter to my brother. it is in present continuous, usually we have to change it to past tense. That depends upon the reporting verb. Here the reporting verb is in present tense, so we are not supposed to change the tense. We have to present in the same tense. We have to write the reported speech in the same tense. She says that she is writing a letter to her brother. That conjunction is added and I pronoun is changed to she and my pronoun is changed to her. Another example, she says, I was not writing a letter to my brother. Now it is in past continuous tense and the reporting verb again is in present tense. So again, there's no change in the tense. We are supposed to add that conjunction. She says that she was not writing a letter to her brother. She said to me, I am writing a letter to my brother. Said to should be replaced by told and we are supposed to add that conjunction just because said to is in past tense. Reporting verb is in past tense. I am writing a letter to my brother should be changed to she was writing a letter to her brother. I should be changed to she and my should be changed to her. Next, Baulu said Asia is the largest continent. Baulu said that Asia is the largest continent. Asia is the largest continent. It is an universal truth. So, we are not supposed to change the tense. So, add that conjunction. Baulu said that Asia is the largest continent. So, we are not going to make any change in the statement. We have to present as such. We are supposed to remove the quotation marks. So, I have removed. You can see. And we are supposed to add that conjunction. We have to make changes in the pronoun. If there is any change in time and place, we have to make the change in time and place. But here it is not there. Next, let us see about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are sentences that give an order or direct command. These sentences may be in the shape of advice, entreaty, request or order. For example, shut the door. Please shut the door. Repair the door by tomorrow. So here we are supposed to use to as joining clause before the reported command or request and the reported verb will be changed according to the moods of the sentence. For example, ordered, requested, urged, advised, forbade or begged. Here, forbade is a negative word. So, it implies the meaning not. Few examples. We said to him, mind your own business. Now, identify the kind of sentence. Here, mind your own business is an imperative sentence. So, we are supposed to change the reporting verb. Said to is changed to urged just because mind your own business is a forceful way of conveying. So, mind your own business said to is replaced by urged and we are supposed to use to as the joining clause. We urge him to mind his own business. She said to him, consult a doctor. Said to should be replaced by advised. She advised him to consult a doctor. So whenever we use imperative sentence, there is no change in tense. He said to me, write it again. Said to should be replaced by asked. He asked me to write it again. You said to your father, please grant him leave for some time. You requested your father to grant him leave for some time. Why I have used here requested means in the sentence we note the word please. Whenever there is a word please, we have to use the reporting verb as requested. You requested your father to grant him leave for some time. My mother said to me, don't tell lies. My mother forbade me to tell a lie. That is, forbade means here it is a negative word, not. It implies not. And we can also write as, my mother advised me not to tell lies. Don't can be written as not to. My mother advised me not to tell lies. He said, shut the door. He ordered to shut the door. Next, let us learn about interrogative sentences, how to change interrogative sentences from that is in direct speech to indirect speech. Interrogative sentences which ask questions are called interrogative sentences. Every interrogative sentence ends at a sign of interrogation, that is question mark. For example, do you live here? Have you ever watched Terminator 3 movie? Is it raining? So, we had to make few changes while converting from direct speech to indirect speech. So, there are two kinds of question. They are yes or no question and WH question, or we can call it as question word question. If the reporting speech is yes or no question, then we are supposed to use if or whether conjunction. If the reporting speech is WH question like who, when, how, why, when, where, which, then neither if is used nor any other conjunction is added. That is, no conjunction should be added in case of WH question. The reporting verb said to is changed into asked. A full stop is placed at the end of the sentence, that is, we are supposed to omit the interrogation, that is mark of interrogation question mark. Let us see few examples. Before that, let us see the changes in word order. Normally, word order is used in reported questions, that is, the subject comes before the verb and it is not necessary to use do or did. She said to Babu, where does Peter live? She asked Babu where Peter lived. My mother said to me, where are you going? My mother asked me where I was going. Now you can note the word order. Or you. Or is verb and you is subject. Here it is interchanged in reported speech. That is, you is changed to I and or is changed to was. We have changed the order also. First I, then was. So we have interchanged the subject and verb. Sheila said to Rahul, why is she crying? Sheila asked Rahul why she was crying. So now again, what is changed means subject and verb has been changed here. So we had to change the word order in the case of reported questions. Next, let us see about interrogative sentences examples. I said to her, when do you do your homework? I asked her when she did her homework. So, do your homework. Do is in present tense. It should be changed to did. So, I asked her when she did her homework. We said to him, are you ill? We asked him if he was ill. So, this is yes or no question. I told you there are two types of question. What are they means? They are WH question and yes or no question. So, are you ill? It is yes or no question. So, in the case of yes or no question, we are supposed to use the conjunction if or whether, and said to should be replaced by asked. We asked him if he was ill. Are you ill is in present tense. It should be changed to past tense. He was ill. You should be changed to he was ill. Next, you said to me, have you read the article? You said to me, have you read the article? You asked me if I had read the article. Here, have you read the article? It is in present perfect tense. It should be changed to past perfect tense. So, present perfect means have plus past participle. Past perfect means it is had plus past participle. Just because yes or no question, we have to use the conjunction if. So, you asked me if I had read the article. He said to her, "Will you go to the Peshawar radio station?" He asked her if she would go to the Peshawar radio station. Here we have used if conjunction. If or whether, anything can be asked, used, and said to is changed to asked, will is changed to would. Next, she says, "Who is he?" It is WH question. So if it is WH question, no conjunction should be used. She's is in present tense, so we are not supposed to change the tense. She says that who he is. Just word order alone we have to change. That's it. And we can change, that is word order alone we can change. Rashid said to me, "Why are you late?" Said to should be changed to asked, and why I was late. So Rashid asked me why I was late. Present tense, why are you late is in present tense. It should be changed to past tense, why I was late. So like this we have to make few changes while converting from direct speech to indirect speech in the case of interrogative sentences. Next, let us see about exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are those sentences which express our feelings and emotions are called exclamatory sentences. Mark of exclamation is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence. For example, "Hooray! We have won the match." "Alas, he failed in the test." "How beautiful that dog is." "What marvelous personality you are." So these are all the exclamatory sentences. So what kind of changes we should make while converting from direct to indirect speech? We have to omit the interjunctions. "Alas," "hooray," "ouch." So like that, the interjunction should be removed and omitted. In case there is what or how at the beginning of the reported speech, then they are replaced with very or very great. Reporting verb that is said is always replaced with exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed joyfully, exclaimed sorrowfully, or exclaimed with great wonder or sorrow. And that conjunction should be used. Let us see few examples. He said, "Hooray, I have won the match." He exclaimed with great joy that he had won the match. Here we have used that conjunction, and reported verb said is replaced by exclaimed with great joy. Here, "I have won the match." I have won the match. It is in present perfect tense. It should be changed to past perfect tense. Omit the interjunction hooray. So, he had won the match. Like this, we have to convert from direct speech to indirect speech. Likewise, the next statement, she said, "Alas, my brother failed in the test." She exclaimed with great sorrow that her brother had failed in the test. That is, the reporting verb said is replaced by exclaimed with great sorrow. That her brother, that is, my brother, is replaced by her brother had failed in the test. Failed, it is in past tense. It should be converted to past perfect tense. So, her brother had failed in the test. They said, "What a beautiful house this is." They exclaimed that that house was very beautiful. As I told you, in case we use what, how, and exclamatory sentence, we have to change it to very beautiful. That house was very beautiful. I said how lucky I am. I exclaimed with great wonder that I was very lucky. So I am is in present tense, it should be changed to past tense. So just because I have used how, so it should be replaced by very lucky. I exclaimed with great wonder that I was very lucky. You said to him, "What a beautiful story you are writing." You exclaimed him that he was writing a beautiful story. Next, my neighbor said, "I will help to fix the leaking taps." So these are the self-evaluation questions. Please pause the video, try to find the answer. Then you can check with the answers which are given below. My neighbor said, "I will help to fix the leaking taps." My neighbor said that he would help to fix the leaking taps. She said to me, "Are you tired?" She asked me if I was tired. We said to them, "What are you doing here?" We asked them what they were doing there. The teacher said to him, "Be careful while crossing the busy road." The teacher instructed him to be careful while crossing the busy road. We said to them how interesting the play was. We exclaimed to them that the play had been very interesting. I hope you might have understood how to convert direct speech to indirect speech, how to identify the kind of sentence, and what are all the changes we have to make. In the next video, let us see what are all the changes we have to make in the pronoun and what are all the changes we have to make in the tense with examples. Let us see few more examples. Thank you for watching.